What's up, guys? Jared here again, at it with another one on the Defender. We're going to be yanking out the reflectors, both sides, and throwing in the MCE off-road reverse light kit. I'll show you what it is right here. This is everything that comes in the kit. Yeah, so right here, MCE off-road products. I'm guessing Mark Cad Engineering. So I got this on a link through Facebook. I'll post the actual website link in the description below. This is everything that comes in the kit. Real nice KC LED reverse lights. Full wiring harness already for length. It does work on the Max and the non-Max units. Some heat shrink wire loom, so heat resistant. Some zip ties, all the hardware. Real nice billet mount. Goes on the side of the gearbox. So with this kit, when you put your shifter in reverse, it'll push down on this and engage your reverse lights, which is pretty neat. And that's everything that comes in the kit. It's all plug and play. It comes with detailed instructions right here. I'll make a video, make it a little easier, but the instructions do come in the kit. Definitely play-by-play on how to install all this stuff. So we'll start tearing into the Defender and get these bad boys installed. Let's see what happens. So right on the side of the gearbox, those 2 bolts right there below the vent line. Pull those bad boys out, and then you mount up the plate. And then run them both in and torque those bad boys down to 90 inch-pounds. Boom. She's all mounted up. Easy as that. So one thing in the instructions that it tells you to do that I didn't think I needed to do was take this whole side panel off to get the reflectors off. So these reflectors right here. What I did was the 2 10mm bolts, these bad guys that hold your taillights on, pull the taillight out, take a 10mm wrench, put it back there, hold the nut, and I was able to just twist it off like this. And it came right off. Or the reflector comes right out. Easy as that. And then do the same thing on that side. All right, now that we got the mounting holes drilled out to a 1/4 inch, come over to the light, measure to the center of the hole, focus on that for you, and then we're gonna go, we'll go get a better accurate. 1 5/8 is where you're gonna put your next hole. And for the next hole, you're gonna use a 5/16 drill bit. We're going to drill to the outside of each mounting hole, measure it, mark it, drill a hole right there. The reason I want to do it to the outside is there's just more room for the wires to go. And if you go on the inside, you're going to get close to where the bed mounting hardware is and don't really want the wires rubbing against that. So now go ahead and mark it and drill your hole for the wires to go through. All right. Now we're going to center up in the hole. Right like that, and then come over 1 5/8. Put a mark right there. Boom. And that's where we drill our hole for the wires. Chuck up 1 5/8. Or sorry, a 5/16 drill bit. We measured over 1 5/8. And then come right in here, right beside it. Get on our mark. And there's our hole for our wires. Check our fit. Wire in some of these. Get them all the way through. And our, there you can see, mounting hole mounts up nice. We're flush against the bed. Perfect. Cool. Now we're ready to mount her up. Do the same thing on that side. All right, both of them are mounted in, both wire holes are drilled. Now, comes with these, both lights come with these little rubber grommet spacers, little washers. Make sure those are gonna go behind the light, just like that. Sit up against the bed. And then the hardware that comes with it, it's gonna be the 2 long Phillips head bolts, and just some 10mm nuts. And then we'll put those in. I already got the big Phillips head on the chuck, throw it in the impact, and then just hold that nut on the back side with the 10 millimeter. So we'll get that mounted up, see how they look. Take our 10 mil, get it right through the tail light opening, get it started on the nut. Make sure you chuck up your bigger Phillips head. Get her in there where you want her. All right. And snug her down. And she's tight. Oops. Cool. Do the same thing on the other side. So there it is. Mount it up. Nice and flush. Wires are nice and ran up in there. Quick disconnects. And you take the little caps they send with you, little KC caps. Put them right in there. You'll probably lose those when I back into a tree or something. There she is. And tighten up that side. All right, we're both mounted up. Looking good. Should be nice and bright back here. Throw that sucker in reverse. So we're gonna leave these out for a while. We gotta run the wiring harness, get these suckers all plugged in. Go grab them over here. And it comes with everything. Here's your plug and play harnesses for both sides. And we're ready to rock. Here's your light harness. Look at that. Marked passenger and driver. Just for us special needs people. Right to the harness under the bed. Plugs right into the switch. And then you zip tie her all up. I'm going to get these wires ran. You guys can run them however you want them. I'll get them all wired up, zip tied up, make it look all nice. And then you decide if you want to do it the way I did it. All right. Lights are mounted. All buttoned up. Harness ran. You can see that new wire loom. That's the harness for the reverse lights. I just followed it with my harness for the underglow. Ran it all the way across the bottom of the bed, driver's side to passenger side. Ran it all the way down. All the excess I bundled up, tucked up in there, zip tied together. Put another zip tie here. Ran the connector back that goes into the harness. And it runs along the frame. So that new wire loom right here follows along, follows the harness that's already there for the taillights. Goes in here, and then I put that heat protective wire loom on it all the way into where the harness goes, down into the inner fender. And we'll pop the bed. Your harness is right here. So I have the Corbin Custom Street Legal Kit. It all plugs and plays. Plugs into the factory connector right here. Corbin's Customs plugs into the other end. So I have the Street Legal Kit. And that harness comes in with the new loom right there. I ran the wire right there along that wire, up the factory vent lines and fuel line. Tied it in up there. And then I just ran it along the gearbox vent down there to the switch. So next, I'm gonna show you how we rig that switch. So this will work when it's in reverse. So this thing's just loose right now. Just moving around. So to rig it, it comes with a longer bolt. You take this bolt out, this nut and bolt right here. Take that out and it comes with a new one. A longer one to activate the switch. This bad guy, put a washer on the head, put a washer on the nut, and then you rig that bad boy to where it's in reverse. It'll engage that switch and then you'll have reverse lights. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it rigged up and see how it turns out. All right, so she's all rigged. Got the longer bolt put in. It's in neutral right now, so it's just barely touching it. Snug these down. I put it in reverse, engage the switch, and then tighten them down. I held it there, tightened that bottom one, kept pressure on it, and then tightened the top one, and it works fine. So there she is in neutral right now. Lights are off. Looking good. Taillights are on. Come into the cab. In neutral right now. Slap it up into reverse. Boom. Works like it should. Super easy install. It's all plug and play. Had to drill out the mount holes for the factory reflectors and drill 2 holes and you're done. Run your harness, good to go. Pretty slick. Throw it back into neutral. Lights are off. Heck yeah. Just wanted to also mention, now that everything's installed, I got everything connected. I made sure I went through all the connectors and dielectric greased all the seals, so we don't want any water intrusion, especially with that switch down there. I put a bead of sealant right there where the wires go in. There's rubber on it, but I like to have this thing in water a lot. I don't want to have any risk of getting water intrusion, messing with electronics. And where the connectors meet for the lights actually on the back of the bed, they're sealed connectors, they're plastic sealed, but I just put a bead of dielectric grease around them just in case, you know. Too much dielectric grease never hurt anybody. But yeah, all those connectors are sealed up. Sealed the switch up with a little bit of silicone, and everything else is sealed up, ready to work. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys liked the install video on this 24 Defender. If you guys got any questions, drop them in the comments. As always, like, subscribe, share. Any questions, just drop them in there. I'll be able to help you out. Look at the comments pretty often. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. That's the rear reverse lights for Defender Limiteds. So I think it's all Defenders. Put it on my Limited. But yeah, we'll see you guys on the next video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. See you guys.